It's clobbering time! What's going on, YouTube? It's SC, the place to be. Chillin' Mr. Andy. Better give you guys another WWE 2K24 video. And man, we just got some breaking news today that is involving the DLC Season Pass for 2K24. I didn't even think we was going to get news this early, but something has been brewing in the waters today, and we're going to talk about it. But before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well, and make sure you share the video. It really helps out the video because we got a lot to talk about today, and we got to talk about the Season Pass, who's in it, who's not in it, and how quick it's coming. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into this. There have been stuff that have been brewing all day because CM Punk on his Instagram had posted this saying, Doom looking at the WWE Games roster not seeing CM Punk. And WWE Games 2K24 retweeted it or reposted. There's another video with CM Punk that was talking about how he was not in the game and we need to have our voices to go, our collective voices to get him into the game, right? Because you know he's not a gamer, but you know he knows that he wants him in there. So let's put some pressure on him. When he said that, I automatically said he must be in the game. They're doing some marketing for the game right now. He has to be in the game. Well, it didn't even take the whole day or anything else, or even a whole week, because they just dropped the Season Pass. They just sit there and have a whole trailer out and talk about who's in the Season Pass, and CM Punk is confirmed to be in the Season Pass this year for 2K24. I'm already excited about it. I was happy for CM Punk, and I did not see CM Punk in the clues. They talk about the microphone, but I'm thinking the microphone may have been Pat McAfee, because Pat McAfee's part of the Season Pass also, but they just gave out a whole list of who's part of the Season Pass. So let's go right into this right now. Alright, the Season Pass is back, and now we're about to go over to each pack. So starting with the ECW Punk pack, which is supposed to be coming out May 15th. We're getting CM Punk, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, Sandman, Terry Funk, My Faction content, which is the ECW Paul Heyman manager card and Superstars card. DLC Pack 2, Post Malone and Friends pack, which is June 26th. We get Post Malone, Sensational Sherry, Mosh, Thrasher, Honky Tonk Man, Jimmy Hart manager, My Faction contest, and Superstar cards. Then there's this DLC Pack 3, which is called the Pat McAfee pack, which is July 24th, which features Pat McAfee. This is playable co-host. Stay tuned for more info. Then My Faction content, co-host manager cards. Stay tuned for more info. Don't know what necessarily that all means. DLC Pack 4 Global Superstars Pack, September 20th. JADE CARGILL, Nia Jax, Michelle McCool, Carlito, Kairi Sane, Laura Valkyria, Dragon Lee, and My Faction content with the Superstars cards. And the last pack, DLC Pack 5 WCW Pack, November 13th. We get Diamond Dallas Page, Iron Sheik, Mr. Perfect, Great Muta, Lex Luger, and My Faction content Superstar cards. Okay, automatically off the bat, the one thing we're going to have to discuss real quick is that CM Punk is going to be in the first DLC pack. That's nothing that I expected. I really expected CM Punk, if he was going to be in the game, to be in the last DLC pack. This is the first time we're going to get CM Punk back in the game since WWE 2K15. And he was in 2K15. He even had his own John Cena vs. CM Punk showcase in 2K15. So that was the last time we see CM Punk in a 2K game. Now he's about to make his long-awaited return to 2K24. It like stars align. It's just like too perfect. But to get him in the first pack in May with the Dudley Boys and the Sandman, Terry Funk, all them ECW legends. Oh my God, that is just chef's kiss right there. But now I'm also looking at, alright, so to go over it here real quick, the Season Pass here, what I'm so shocked is that we're getting CM Punk in the first DLC pack. The very first one, I really expected to get CM Punk down the line, like the last, because I mean he only wrestled house shows, he just been in Royal Rumble, so I expected him to get like in the last DLC pack, but to get him in the first one, that is amazing. Especially to get him with all these ECW guys like the Dudley Boys, Sandman, Terry Funk, and Paul Heyman manager card. You know, I think all that stuff is great. But May 15th, we usually get him in April. But now we're getting May 15th for the first DLC pack. Then June, we get the Post Malone and Friends pack, which, in my personal opinion, this right here is like the weakest pack to me. I personally love the headbangers. I'm saying everybody else. I'm glad to see Sensational Sherry. So that shows that them pearls was not Tori Wilson. That was Sensational Sherry. And Pat McAfee. This is the one that has really getting me right here, because when it comes to the DLC packs, Pat McAfee and the playable co-host. What does the playable co-host mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? Are we getting more superstars in here, or are we not? Are we getting more celebrities, more of his co-hosts? Like, I mean, I don't really care to play like Michael Cole or nothing like that. So I'm curious of what that means. It says, more info to come, but I don't know what that means. The DLC for this is the most strongest and heaviest pack, because we're getting the most superstars out of this pack. We're getting a total of 7. We're Dragon Leaf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7. We get 7 in this pack September 20th, but it's coming out September 20th. So we have May, June, July. We're going to skip August. We're going to skip the SummerSlam and go right into September. And then we skip October and go right into November. So they are really stretching this out. And because obviously this is the game that we're going to get the WrestleMania 40 updated content and all that stuff that's coming out later on down the line, which could also be part of this DLC Pack 3 that come out in July. Or that could be something that comes out in August. Wow, you give us a little bit of breather until we get to September 20th. But they are really stretching this out for at least a year for us to basically keep playing. I do applaud them for them doing stuff like that so we can keep playing the game. So long as it's a good game, as long as we got a lot of things to do, we got to see what the My Rise and the Universe mode and the My GM stuff looks like. But as long as we can keep doing that, I have no problem with this, because after this, the November, you're going into Christmas. So it's Christmas time, and then come January, Royal Rumble, you're already on it to talk about the next game. So I'm with it. It just keeps you busy as long as you don't get bored with the game. Now, I mean, it does suck. Like, I gotta wait till November to get the Great Muta. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wait. Usually August be the last one. I gotta wait till September. But I do respect them doing this so we can have a way to do content for a good long period of time during this game cycle. So guys, that was the DLC that was announced, and man, I am excited for CM Punk being first. CM Punk and JADE CARGILL is what I wanted the most. Now, however, I will say this, not to be nitpicking, not complaining, the fact that we don't get the metaphor in this game is kind of disappointing. It's the only thing I'm saying. Out of everybody else, the fact that we're not getting the metaphor in this game is quite depressing, because I really enjoyed the metaphor on NXT, and they've been there doing their thing for almost over a year now. So the fact that we're not getting the metaphor, that is quite disappointing. But other than that, JADE CARGILL and CM Punk was what I was really looking forward to, and all the other ones I've seen on there, it looks like we were mostly right on that. I still, I can probably go back over the clues of what they were, but I'm glad we're getting it. And the Great Muta, oh yeah, I'm really excited for the Great Muta. I think this has been one of the best Legends rosters that this game has had, to be honest with you. I think it's one of the best Legends rosters that this game has had. So, post on the comments down below. Were you excited for CM Punk, JADE CARGILL, and others? Post on the comments down below. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed my breakdown. Hit the subscribe button for more WWE 2K24 videos right here on NC Studios. Once again, it's NC, the place to be. Children, Mr. Andy, and the Nerd Coalition is out.